Firemaking, one of the skills that you never made any money for a long time. It used to be one of the skills that you always have to burn your money. But for a while now, you can actually make insane amount of money doing firemaking. Let's take a look. Crafting incense sticks offers a slower but sometimes cheaper or profitable way of training firemaking. These are made in 3 stages, each offering different profit or loss and experience rates. Prayer can also be trained through making these, dependent upon the stages being made. The profitability of these varies, and the Grand Exchange sales price may not be accurate. Do not trust the listed profit or cost without double checking the item first. Crafting the base sticks offers a lower experience rate, but requires a favor of front materials. Not all methods give profit. Best are these 3 methods: Acadia logs, U-logs, and magic log are ones to look up for profit and decent experience. For best profit, you should do Acadia logs. Those are up to 1.5 million an hour GP and only 62,000 firemaking experience an hour, so it's very nice for low level players. For best experience, it's magic logs, up to 1036k experience an hour from level 75, but only 850k GP an hour. But when you think it's firemaking and you're actually making money instead of burning it, it's nice profit. And last one is U-logs. It's in the middle of the last 2 methods. I told you, it's up to 1.3 million gold per hour and 90k experience per hour. So it's decent money and experience per hour doing this method. Adding ashes to incense sticks also produces prayer experience and the same time firemaking experience as producing the base incense sticks. Do not trust the listed profit or cost without double checking the item first. After a month, a week, or even a day, price can change for a better or worse. So always check it before doing it. You can make a lot of money doing this method and get a decent experience as well. So let's take a look what you can get. Starting from level 30 with Impious Willow sticks, you can make up to 2.4 million GP and 40,000 experience per hour. That's a nice start knowing it's only level 30, and for that level 40k experience an hour, it's a lot. Level 40 we have a cursed maple stick. This can provide you up to 3.8 million GP an hour and up to 60k experience per hour, but as I mentioned it before, always check prices before you do a big patch of incense sticks. Maybe the price dropped or maybe it went up a lot. It's always supply and demand. Don't stay on one money making method for too long. For the best money per hour, it's level 48 for a cursed Acadia stick. You should get up to 8.8 million GP per hour doing this method and a decent 62k experience per hour rate. These are on demand, so that's why the price is so high for them, because it's a low level sticks and it used endgame content, so that's why it's so expensive. Level 65 for Infernal U sticks is up to 3.5 million GP and 90k experience per hour. For level 75 for Infernal Magic sticks is up to 2.3 million GP and 135k experience per hour. It's a decent money and XP per hour. It's a tedious method of firemaking, but knowing that you can make so much money and get decent firemaking experience, meanwhile it's nice to know that you don't need to burn your logs for a total waste of GP. So for the final step, with incense sticks, there's a lot more methods how you can make money. Adding herbs to incense sticks is faster experience than any other stage of creating incense stick and a very good money too. So we should try this method. Starting from level 5 with Theremin incense stick, you can make up to 7 million GP per hour and 24k experience per hour to use to make Orton furnace core. And because demand is high and not a lot of people make them, price of Theremin incense sticks is very high, making it very nice money making method for low levels. Second one is Spirit with Incense Stick, 5.3 million per hour GP and requires level 35 firemaking and grants you around 53k experience per hour. Irit Incense Sticks, 2.2 million GP per hour, and for 81k experience an hour at level 40 it's better experience than money, but for low level it's still nice. Now for the best money making method from last stage we have Bloodweed Incense Stick, up to 10.2 million GP per hour and only requires level 57 firemaking. Incense sticks can be produced twice as fast with the Quick Sense upgrade from Sidekick's Shop of Balance. This update make them crash a little, but it's still one of the best money making methods for a last stage of incense sticks. Next is Lantadime Incense Sticks with 3.7 million GP per hour and better firemaking experience an hour up to 121,000. Dwarfweed Incense Sticks is around 5.1 million GP per hour and 121,000 experience per hour, making it very nice GP and experience ratio doing this method. Torstal Incense Sticks are worth GP an hour, only 1.8 million, but you get up to 182,000 experience per hour. And for the last method of incense sticks, we have Fellstall, up to 9.7 million GP per hour and 182,000 experience per hour, making this one of the best for GP and for experience method. As always, the Grand Exchange sale price may not be accurate or some items may not be able to be sold. Do not trust the listed profit or cost without double checking the item first. If more people doing these methods and less people buying it, it's gonna crash the price and your total profit from doing these methods. Tempered fungal shards are components of Dinosaur. They are obtained by participating in Zygomite care styling, requiring 82 firemaking or fletching and completion of extinction quest. Dinosaur propellant is added to make headless dinosaurs. Scruffy Zygomites are located in Anachronia's Dinosaur's farm, south of prehistoric Poterigon, and can be interacted with for the Zygomite care styling activity in accidental fletching and firemaking. They change from decaying Zygomites when they get on the barber chairs and turn into departing Zygomites when leaving. You can get either farming or fletching experience. You can even choose to get shared experience. I do not recommend to train firemaking here, because for experience you get here, you can do way better methods. But if you really need that firemaking experience and want to make up to 1.4 million GP an hour with very nice AFK method, then this is the best way to do it. It's around 285,000 firemaking experience an hour if you choose to do it for only firemaking experience. And as I said, you can get up to 1.4 million GP per hour doing this method. For a better money making method and a little less AFK one, we're gonna stay at the same place. Sharpshell shards are arrow tips used to create dinosaurs by attaching them to headless dinosaurs. They are obtained by hatching good eggs in the fast incubator or disposing of bad eggs in the fast compost bin as part of the accidental fletching and firemaking activity. In addition to their use in fletching, up to 60 of the shards may be ignited in a row to train firemaking, giving 341 experience each. Unlike other parts of the accidental fletching and firemaking activity, igniting the shards does not require completing of extinction quest. Doing this method, you can obtain up to 10 million gold per hour and 262,000 experience per hour. This method is very nice. You also can obtain unchecked dinosaur eggs for even better profit, but it's hard to calculate profits from this, because it's a rare drop and dinosaur egg prices varies too. It's just a nice bonus to add to already 10 million per hour profit. Now, for the last and the best insane money and experience method, also the most click intensive with very little of AFK time method. It's Dinosaur propellant, a material used in the creation of dinosaurs. It is made as part of the experimentation minigame by burning fertilizer at level 95 firemaking, giving 18 to 23 per fertilizer. Propellant is attached to tempered fungal shafts to make headless dinosaurs. It's faster to do a full rotation, burn all the fertilizer in inventory and reclaim more babies. That way you will have a constant rotation to cut out the RNG of possible having to go around clockwise 3 times for one baby dinosaur. So just do as stated in the video. First, collect babies. Second, go clockwise to every true, but then instead of going around clockwise again, just burn everything that can be burned and collect new babies since you're passing by the spot to get them anyway. Doing this method and using surge and bladed dive or dive ability, you should get around 528,000 experience and 20 million GP per hour. Yes, you heard it right. 20 million GP per hour doing firemaking. Isn't this insane? The skill you used to burn money, now you make an insane amount of GP per hour. The only downside is that you need to constantly click with very little downtime of AFK. But doing this at least an hour per day would make you very nice bank in a long run. Who would have thought that Jagex gonna make firemaking so profitable? With just one update, they did a very good job. Prices are so high because these methods you are getting best fletching experience as end result. You need tempered fungal shafts, dinosaur propellant and sharp shell shards to combine that for the best available experience after charging dinosaurs with resonant anima of any of 4 types available. So that's gonna be it for another money making methods by a skill series video. It's my second one. First one was smithing and it did very well. Thank you for it. I'm gonna make more videos doing other skills as well. I hope you guys enjoy this type of videos. I like to make them. It's a challenge for me too. I'm improving in editing skills and I hope I explain everything as best as I can. So if you enjoyed watching, leave a like. If you want to see more of this type of videos, subscribe. And I see you in my next episode. Bye!